There was a prophet in Argentina who was called the Nostradamus of Argentina. His name was Benjamin Solari Paravicini. This prophet is little known in the world, in the English-speaking world, but was one of the most important prophets of all times. Why do I say that? Because this prophet foretold the actual year in which the presence of the coming of the Christ, the presence of the Christ would take place in the earth. He said that the Christ expected, awaited for by mankind, would be present in Latin America in the year 2002. Now, this is a man who foretold the coming of Fidel Castro to power in Cuba when Fidel Castro was about 13 years old, if I get that right. 13, I believe 13 it was. He said that one would come to rule Cuba having a beard like Santa, but would be involved in Santeria, and that he would last and last and last. Now Fidel Castro grew up to be a man, started to rule Cuba with a beard like Santa, and outlast the attempts of the greatest nation on earth trying to overthrow or kill him for decades, fulfilling the prophecy of Benjamin Solari Paravicini. Now, this prophet foretold many things, such as the coming of the television, the use of rocket to space, a whole host of things that have already come true. And this man had a bomb, a nuclear bomb prophecy, which says that the Christ awaited for by mankind would be present in Latin America in 2002. Now some people will stop the video after hearing this because it doesn't sound, this is not something that people can relate to. But people should remember that Christ is not the same man for everybody, because this Christian world that we have come to believe in, they copied their information about the existence of a Christ from ancient African religion. And this ancient African religion did not tell you that there was going to be any Christ in any Bethlehem of Judah or any in Jerusalem or anything like that. The Christ that they know about, they said that his kingdom was in the western hemisphere where the sun dies. So here is a man now telling you that the presence of the Christ would be in Latin America in the year 2002. Now we are in the year 2024. And there are a number of prophecies that are coinciding with this point in time. One is saying that there will be a presence in 2002. Then there is another prophecy from a man known as Malachi, who said that this present Pope Francis would be the last Pope for the appearance of the great judge who is going to start to judge mankind. Now this great judge can be no other but the Christ awaited for mankind, and the judgment day, which is what Malachi said would start just around the time of Pope Francis. That Pope Francis is the last Pope for Judgment Day and the great judge. Now here is Malachi, some 900 years ago, more or less, saying at this point in time where we are now, the judge who will sit in the judgment throne at judgment day will be here. And then there is Solari Paravicini, who was just not so long ago saying that the same judge that Malachi speaks about, that he refers to as the Christ, and he has a way of saying he is the grey man, that this personality would be present in Latin America in the year 2002. So Malachi, some 900 or so years ago, said at this point we would be in Judgment Day, and they used the Pope as a marker. And Benjamin Solari Paravicini is saying that this same judge, this same man that he refers to as the Christ, as people have come to call him the Messiah, the elect of God, would be in Latin America in the year 2002. So Malachi said that he would be here and starting to judge people. And Benjamin is telling you where he would be and when. 2002, Latin America. Benjamin Solari Paravicini and Malachi, two prophecies saying the same thing. One giving place and time of the appearance of the true Christ, the judge of judgment day, and the other one telling you that it will take place, yes, because this Pope Francis is the last Pope for that fulfillment to take place. No, I don't want this video to be too long. I think that there is a lot here that people can reflect on, analyze it, and tell me if you find something that is not right with this, or something that can add up, because everything here can add up. Benjamin said the Christ would be present in 2002. Malachi said before that at the time of the 112th Pope, that is when the Christ, the judge, judgment day would come, and that is where we are now. So, according to Benjamin, Christ is in Latin America. And don't think it is strange, because we all know that Christ is a copy, a photocopy. The Christ of Christianity is a photocopy of the African Osiris. And the African Osiris in the messianic figure, not the father figure that they say is the founder of a certain kingdom, but the messianic